Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, everybody. You guys are listening to Gareth's Random Ramblings, one of the best shows from a Kiwi down under, folks. A good friend of mine, check his show out. It's a lot of fun, and keep listening. If you want to check mine out, it's Mike Jolitz, also on Spreaker. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Warning, this podcast contains explicit content. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Gareth's Random Ramblings. Doing stuff a little bit different at the moment. I just want to say thanks to Mike for the intro there. As you know, Mike Jolitz, he does a show on Spreaker as well, so check out his show. That's what he sounds like. He's a really nice guy, really funny shows. Does something that I wish I could do, and that's make the shows short. But I get too much into the stories and get too much talking and trying to come up with all these things.
And you've got me to bounce ideas off while we're chatting.
Yeah, that too.
Oh.
Speaking on that, you may want to come a little bit closer.
I can't get any closer. The table is just...
There we go.
Right.
That's better. Alrighty. So, also, it's been an interesting week because we've come back from a holiday. I don't know why. I just don't like saying, I'm going on holiday that much beforehand.
I do, because if anybody hears us saying that, then we don't want our house to be robbed while we're away.
That could be it as well. I just don't know. But yeah, so we come back from a holiday. It was a lot of fun. A lot of camping. I
awesome.
do like camping. But the favourite part of my holiday was not the fact that we got drunk almost every night, fell asleep at 7 o'clock and woke up at 7 o'clock. Caught up on a lot of sleep. But it was the fact that we had some lovely goannas.
Goanna
if you're Australian.
Oh, good Lord.
Goanna if you speak normally. And these things are huge. Like, these are about 2 meters, 2.5 meters.
2 meters long, yeah.
If not longer. And they look like little dragons. Pretty much they look like little dragons. If you were to explain to someone, that's what they look like. And, the vicious motherfuckers, too. We got told afterwards, after we'd encountered them and woke up with them at the end of our tent, all that kind of stuff, that, they've got huge claws, and if they get scared, they try and climb up you like you're a tree, and in doing so, they, rip the insides out of you and all this kind of stuff. Bear in mind, they told me this after I'd already chased 2 or 3 of them away from our tent. It's the equivalent of going, oh look, there's a zombie. Oh, by the way, don't let him hug you. What, you've already been kissed by him and eaten? Oh, I'm sorry. Should have told you that first. You motherfuckers. But we're all intact. We've got all our legs and bones and feet all together. So, hey, who cares? We're still here.
Exactly.
So it's good.
It was a great experience. Thank God there were no snakes. I think once those goannas came out, I was worried that the snakes were going to come out too. Thank goodness we did not experience any snakes.
No, but we did experience some really good wildlife photos too. And I'll put one up on the website, garethsrandomramblings.space. Really nice panoramic I took.
Beautiful.
Really nice. We have it printed out on our wall at the moment because it was just that wonderful. So, yes. So, great big shout out and a hello to everyone at Boring Point, even the Boring Point campground. The lovely ladies there, whose name just went out the window.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry to that lovely lady and her husband. But yeah, they were both a lot of fun. Very, very nice, and all good.
They were really wonderful people. They treated us really well, and because we had to leave a day early, they even gave us a free day for the next time we go up.
Yeah, so if you even want to go for a bit of a camping trip away from stuff, and meet some guanas, Go there. They were nice and fun. And as I said, we'll put a photo up online and go from there. However, it's not going to be a photo just like the ones that Jared from Subway's into.
Oh, God.
Oh, way too soon?
Wow, that was terrible.
Oh, do you think that was terrible?
No, I don't know if I want to know.
Here we go. Isn't it funny how he started his career and his career ended with him trying to get into smaller pants?
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, you wanted terrible. I can go one more.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Subway, eat fresh.
Gareth.
No, even I'm disgusted at that one. Okay.
You should be.
Yeah, okay. I just want to say, in Subway's defense, Subway have nothing to do with him at the moment, do not care about him at all, wish they didn't have this kind of thing. And, it's a good point. It's a good place to take because, yeah.
Oh, well, look, at the end of the day, they're not responsible for his private life. And, he is a grown man. He is responsible for his decisions.
And
I hope he goes to jail forever.
He's going for at least 5 years, no longer than 12. So, yeah.
That's not enough.
Do you know what's really... Do you know what? They should have gone for 6 years or 12 years, because then they could have said, do you want the 6 or the 12? But then again, I think that's what got him in trouble in the first place. What? Oh, no, okay, I'll be quiet now. Because if you could see the looks that Becca's sending me right now, I would be dead. Dead. Speaking of things that are dead, Oscar Pistorius, the Blade Runner.
Wow, that was an interesting intro to that comment.
AKA the man, who gets drunk all the time. Why is that? Because he's legless. I've got a few. It's surprising, though, that he always tries to come back with a defense, because honestly, I don't think he has a leg to stand on. Sorry, I've had coffee, I've had a huge amount of sleep in the last couple of days. I feel refreshed, I feel revived and awake now. So
and
great.
I'm feeling worried.
Exactly. Everyone does when I get a coffee of me, it's fine. But no, yes, Oscar Pistorius, you know more about the story than I do. What happened basically?
So basically, he was given a really long jail term, and as is accustomed in South Africa, most of the time murderers get let off after 10 months if they're on good behaviour.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit of a fucked system, and it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. However, Oscar Pistorius was due to be released 2 days ago, and the Justice Minister for South Africa, or the area that he's in at the moment, which, forgive me, I don't know, basically put his foot down and said, why? Why is he being released after 10 months? He shot and murdered his girlfriend. He shows no remorse. He's not getting released early.
Which is
fair enough.
Fair enough.
He deserves every second he spends in that bloody place.
Well, because what did he just shot his missus through the door, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Had a big argument and just shot her through the door. Is that right?
And he claimed that he thought she was an intruder.
That's right.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, as Gareth says, he doesn't have a bloody leg to stand on. And I'm surprised they didn't take his legs off him and let him get horribly raped by all the big black men in the jail.
That's not racist at all, Bex, of course. No.
I hope they rip him in half.
Well, they've got the bones and stuff though. But before we do that, we'll leave it with this little thought about Oscar Pistorius, okay? Pistorius? Pistorius, yeah.
He's a pisshead.
Alright. Roses are red, violets are glorious. Don't ever try and surprise Oscar Pistorius.
Oh, that is terrible.
That is terrible. Almost as terrible as being a 24-year-old woman in the middle of the street throwing a temper tantrum for 90 minutes because she got dumped via text.
What?
That is what some crazy woman did in Hong Kong. Now, Hong Kong, it amazes me that, they let it go on for 90 minutes, because in Hong Kong, they get pissed off if you drop fucking bubblegum in the street. Can you imagine if dropping a lady who's crying and kicking her? The cops ended up coming, and the ambulance came and took her away, and everything else and this and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. A little bit too far, I think, no. That's like 90, honestly.
How old are you that you have to throw a tantrum in the street because you got dumped? Get over it.
24 years old, supposedly.
24 years old.
According to that, yep.
That is just beyond ridiculous. Grow up.
Exactly. Now, we may sound like... Bex may sound a little bit distracted as we're talking at the moment. That's because she is. Bex is actually a really good drawer. I can't draw to save myself. And Bex at the moment is drawing as we talk. A bit of a mashup. I don't know what it is, but we'll see the photos. We'll put the photos on the website at the end of it. Basically what we're talking about today. She's putting it up there, and drawing very well.
He says.
It's interesting at the moment. Am I allowed to say what it looks like?
Yeah, go for it.
It looks like a trash can.
Yeah?
It looks like a trash can with eyes and the blades for Oscar down the bottom there. That looks quite cool.
Exactly right.
We shall see what happens by the end of the show. This would probably work a lot better if we were filming this, to be honest with you.
It would be.
Look in the back corner and you see you drawing away kind of thing, but why not?
My inspiration is gone.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Well, how about this then? Something which has been gone for a while, but it's coming back. My God, I gotta stop doing segues. I apologise. I'm the Segway king right now. Give me one of those automobile machines, because I ride Segways all day long. It's insane. But Fear the Walking Dead is starting.
Woo!
Something that's been away for a while is Walking Dead. That's coming back, I think, in a month or two. They've got the new Blu-ray version coming out soon, which will be brought by me almost on first day, or when I have money.
Yeah, us.
So it's all good. But yes, Fear the Walking Dead. Now, there's a little bit of a Kiwi connection in Fear the Walking Dead, because the main guy is Cliff Curtis, who is one of New Zealand's... Would you say one of New Zealand's better-known exports in acting?
I would say he's certainly one of them.
You'd have him,
Tim Morrison. Yep.
Carl Urban, who we'll talk about more in a minute.
Yep.
Martin Henderson.
Yes.
Maybe throw him in there.
If you know Britney Spears, you know Martin Henderson.
Yeah, and also that lovely movie Talk.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right, yes.
It wasn't a bad movie, but then again, it wasn't a good movie. It was kind of in the meh. It's Fast and Furious on motorbikes, it was it. And who's the other guy? Oh, and then of course you've got Jermaine Clement and Brett McKenzie. Jermaine more for the acting, Brett more for singing. But they'd probably be New Zealand's biggest
stars, at least.
exports kind of thing. Everyone knows about, yeah. But, so Cliff Curtis is in it. And the cool thing, which we found out the other day, in our very limited reception at the camping ground while we were prepping for the show, is that they've renamed the main character that he plays in Fear the Walking Dead after his Kiwi roots.
Which is awesome.
It's amazing.
It's about time.
Yeah. He was meant to be a Latino guy, but they've named him now Travis Manawa, I think they've called his name.
Oh, Manawa.
And, it's awesome, because he's going to be Kiwi now. They've actually given it a... I don't think it's going to, they're not going to make him, speak te reo or anything else like that, or have, the full-on... It'll just be like, he's a Kiwi, whatever. That basically just said, fuck the zombies, fuck the zombies, fuck the zombies in the head.
No, that means hello, 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 and welcome.
Yeah. But, that's what they say to the zombies. To us, 4x2. Tēnā koutou, smack. Tēnā koutou, smack. That'd be fun. Okay, so when you're a kid, and I can't remember what the Māori name of it is, but...
Tēnā koutou, don't eat my whānau. Sorry, anyway.
Okay, we'll go with that then, but that works, yeah.
So what were you... Sorry.
Don't eat my whānau.
Yep. What were you saying?
We should so put that on a t-shirt, just that's it done. If we ever start doing t-shirts, that's going to be the first one. Tēnā koutou, don't eat my whānau. Which means don't eat my family for you non-Māori speaking people. But what I was thinking was, okay, so there's a thing in Māori, what do you call it? Māori stuff. Culture. That's the word I'm looking for, thank you. Which is basically, if you get a 30 centimetre ruler, tie a piece of string to it, about a good, metre and a half?
Yeah.
Metre and a half, if not 2 metres, and hold it and just whip it around your head, you kind of get this noise. That used to be a weapon back in the day, except obviously they didn't have 30 centimetre rulers. It was huge pieces of greenstone, and, if you heard that noise, you knew you were fucked.
You would run your ass.
But those kind of things, can you imagine if he busted one of them out?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Because a zombie, he just pulls out one of these things, or a tire. That'd be awesome. But I don't think they're going to go that far.
Hey, taco boy.
Busting out the poison stuff. But I don't think they're going to go that far. You know what I mean? I think they're just going to go, oh yeah, he's Kiwi, moving on, kind of thing. Which, hopefully they do a couple of little to it.
Hey, how'd you get into America without your green card? Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry.
All right. Green card in Denver, of course, means a whole lot of different things.
Giggity.
Yeah, no, it's meaning weed.
I know.
But yes, no. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But then again, I do love The Walking Dead. So,
which hopefully will be out in August. October. Sorry, October. It is August now.
Yes. Fear the Walking Dead's out in a couple of days. So. It would be awesome. I reckon if, this is a small chance in hell of it ever happening, because, I'm just a fat Kiwi from living in Australia at the moment with a big mouth.
Nonsense like that.
No, but it's true.
It's not true.
If the makers of The Walking Dead, or Fear the Walking Dead, or if anyone from, Simon Pegg,